292-6776. You want a horse? Link Claudia Davis, man. You want a piece of land? She are the real big woman, Miss Davis, she are the real big woman. With she coulda never go wrong with she. You can own house and a fan through she. You can own acre land. Miss D are the real big woman. With she coulda never go wrong with she. You can own house and a van through she. You can own acre land. She tell me pre-smart, pre-better. Get your own damn place so you prefer every day. My wife have to sign up letter car. NHT them a reach and setter. Plus me don't get a youth of a member. My son just on table in December. And she look construction too. She will be the house for you and you get it well rendered. Davis, she are the real big woman. With she coulda never go wrong with she. You can own house and a van through she. You can own acre land. Miss D are the real big woman. With she coulda never go wrong with she. You can own house and a van through she. You can own acre land. She now start it and left you there. Me I tell your brother, yes, she well prepared. And if you're meeting enough farmer bangarang, she give you lawyer, brother, clear your fear. She are the best RST agent. She help the need if you stop pay rent. They don't care about mind them, just give me strength by steel and gravel and black and cement. Now me house that I build up on the high. Me I save some me money gone up in the sky from. Maybe Claudia, me say me nah lie bang. Got money and me pocket never giant. Me swear for me life, say me son him have to fly so. Hypocrite pagan while we die. You can't stop Claudia Davis, don't try. Every day another house gone. I Miss Davis, she are the real big woman. With she coulda never go wrong with she. You can own house and a van through she. You can own acre land. Miss D are the real big woman. With she coulda never go wrong with she. You can own house and a van through she. You can own acre land. Yeah man, you know. It's Claudia Davis. Pick up yourself. That's a like, subscribe, and share. Claudia Davis can get your house anywhere. Just be prepared without no fear.
Hi everyone. Welcome.
Hi everyone. Hi. It's been a very busy week for some people.
You think so? Because of the election?
Mm.
Who would be busy?
What do you mean? All the election workers, everybody who voting. They have to go to various political rallies. All the politicians have to go around to all them constituents.
You know, it's funny. Like I was in the supermarket this morning, and the cashier was talking to one of the backpackers, and he was just like on in shift because you want to go political parties in the evening, right? And then she says to him, "You know why she lose? Because you never reached out to Portland to cast your vote." The whole week, you got to every politician to cast the vote. She was really considering
the other thing too. So you vote in one place, but you live in one place.
Yeah.
Because where they took the poll was when you were at that place in the country, right? Or even Kingston here, and then you move go country or you move come Kingston. Like, you still have to go back. That's something that the electoral office needs to look at. You really should be able to vote for whichever constituent you are, wherever you are. So if I'm in Kingston, but I'm really registered in Portland, so if I go to any polling station in Kingston, they should have all the candidates.
I know, and I can just select
and
Portland.
I select Portland, and I select who I want to vote for. So what are they doing don't make sense, people. Then they talk about low vote. No, you must have low voter turnout. You know, so Jamaican people move up. What is with them not thinking to it?
Not only that, too. They seriously don't understand the Jamaican people.
Yeah, they don't.
Jamaican people like things that are quick and easy. Which is why we don't do so well in reading, because reading take long and it's difficult, right? Which is why we do so well in athletics, especially sprinting.
Because it's fast and quick.
Fast and quick.
Which is the same thing.
Yeah. Which is why social media for our news events and those things. Which is why we only listen to the first 15 minutes of news.
15-5. We listen to the headline and we'll move on.
We'll listen to the headline
and we'll run with that.
And we'll run with that.
Yeah.
You know, the biggest thing on social media, especially the articles, people will read the headline and then make a whole long comment, longer than the article itself, about the headline. And then people are like, did you read the article?
You know?
So,
come on, the Electoral Office of Jamaica, about time you get to that, meet the people where they are. Here's a typical example of a young man who apparently his family is in Portland, that's where he was enumerated, but he couldn't get to Portland to vote for his favorite candidate.
I know.
Come on, man. And it's you only give 3 hours. How on earth is he gonna leave Kingston and get there 3 hours and get back to work in Kingston? It's not possible, right? So
he would have had to take the day, and then I'm sure his company would be like,
yeah,
why are you taking election day
and
off?
another thing you should consider is maybe make the election day a public holiday.
Yeah, so
seriously,
yeah,
make it one or two things. Either make it a public holiday that where people can travel all the way to Oyo to go vote, or you allow persons to vote for who they want where they are. So if I was Mandeville and I am now in Kingston working, I should be able to take my 3 hours, go to the nearest polling station to me. That's another thing. I mean, there are crossroads. I may have to drive all the way over to Boulevard for go vote. That don't make no sense, guys. I should be able to vote at the nearest polling station to me. And you have everybody data, everybody record. What happened to 2 manual and still write up in a big black book and all these things. Come on, man.
You never hear the big black book of your picture.
Get with it, man. Get with it. I need some young people in the system. People where my age and over should have never in a summer office. I not tell a lie. One should have retired out of them the place a long time because of the brain now click. We're in the digital era, guys. We're in the digital era. If police can, by the way, we get 1 ticket this week.
Mom, you got 2 tickets.
2 tickets.
Same time.
Same time. Why I couldn't talk myself? It's a good talk, but I couldn't even talk myself out of that one.
I did wrong.
Wrong, and so wrong. And then make it worse at 3 young police. And guess who have the gun? Not the female police. She just come up on the window and she goes, this is the speed we're doing. So I look on it, 70. Must hear me in my mind. 70 at speed. Obviously, she's never been in a car. If she says 70 is at speed. But you know, them trained for look on the gun. It was a 50 mile zone actually. So of course 70 is over the speed limit. But she came up to say to me, I said, you were speeding, ma'am. What she should really say is, ma'am, you were over the speed limit. This is a 50 mile zone. So police officers, you need to train the people and properly. I wasn't speeding, but I was over the limit for that particular zone. So really and truly, that's what she should have said. But we never bother argue with her. Them have them speed gun, them have them think on them hip, and them ask my ID, and them put him a tiara in, and 2 second ticket fly out.
What I like though is our policemen look sharp. Well groomed, uniform, sleek, everything.
So then you just come out of training.
I know, but some policemen must look shiny, man.
Yeah, and them never overweight.
Yeah.
You know, them really look fit, I tell you.
Like them could have run you down.
Like them could have chased me. So you know, me plan for run, I couldn't run. Because them one I look like them would have do a bolt for me, you know. So no pun intended, right? So I couldn't even bolt. But they were pretty professional. So I said to one of the young one who was actually flicking out the ticket with me, I said, officer, just give me 1 ticket, no man, right? 1 ticket, or 2 tickets you might give me, you know.
Oh, tell them where you get the ticket for.
Well, I was in a 50 mile zone.
That was 1 ticket.
Yeah,
it was
but
your second ticket.
Really, nobody never why he could clap me to was because I started overtaking another vehicle. The man really flagged me down, look at the man in front see the police, you know. But when I said, why am I flag me down? I'm not pick up. say a police there. So,
but it wasn't just for the overtaking.
I could have, it's an unbroken line. He was flagging me down because in an unbroken, I'm overtaking. I'm supposed to overtake in an unbroken zone, right? But the truth is, no traffic was on the road, nothing. Just me and this lone man coming on the road. Well, unfortunately for me, I never see them because I was behind him. And he was there flagging me down because I could have easily gone back behind him, actually. I had time, space, everything, because literally it's just the two of us on the road, right? Nothing was coming, nothing was behind us, behind me at least, so I could have easily just eased back in. But I'm still poet. So I'm do 70. I overtake the man at 70. That's not speedy. I'm on the highway.
Was this your first ticket?
For the year? Yeah.
It's actually her first ticket in the last 3 years. Because I'm the one who pays the ticket. It's the first ticket in 3 years.
In 3 years. So 2 points off of my license or 2 each. There you go. I don't remember.
What ticket there now? Like $6,000 per ticket or something like that?
It's only dear if you can't afford it.
It dear, man.
Dear for you, because you
Mommy,
can't afford it.
You did something that took 2 seconds and cost you $12,000.
We'll put it this way. I can also do something and I actually earn 10 times $12,000 in
Please
1
ensure
second.
that you do that before end of month and I'm paying your ticket. Because
I can
2 seconds of naughtiness and cost us $12,000.
I can just do something for a client and earn back the $12,000 in a second.
I'm gonna hold you to that.
Mm-hmm. Besides, everybody here said, ball out. I said, boy, I can't pay my ticket. They must send the money come. They must send the money come. Guys, in Jamaica, these traffic cops have them digital. Them gone digital. Them spend the money for go digital for that, right?
What they should have done is say, back out your credit card, Miss Davis, and just pay your ticket right now.
Yeah. Just stop it. Or them shouldn't even bother wait for me. They shouldn't even take the ticket. All you have to do now, send it to my email and my bank system, and it just come out of my bank account immediate. Once money in my account, just flick it out. So government of Jamaica, that's what they should do next. I remember I got 3 stops from a police officer when I was going between Clarendon and Mandeville. It's like, I think I got a ticket that day too. I was like, because toll gate is a 50 mile zone. Of course, not drive. And I remember thinking, why them don't just have something with them just print out the ticket inside this only for long writing? Well,
they listen.
I live for say some ticket a flick out a machine, you know.
Soon the cops won't even be there. As you just speed in the zone, something just hit you. Just tap your ticket here, you don't even know it. There'll be license plate and everything.
And then when you buy it, you say, oh, this money come from America. Where does that come from? Tax admin Jamaica.
Ticket.
Traffic ticket.
So,
but congrats to the police officers. You have upped your game. Even the one I was begging a blind, he was very polite. So I said to him, here meet him now. Me I forgot a meeting, you know, sister, I'm a rally, me I try reach. So hear him. So because you're going to the rally, you're speeding. He said, yeah, me don't want to miss what the Prime Minister I say.
So funny.
But he was pretty neutral, pretty nice. He was okay. Very young officers, 3 of them, pretty young. Did they have any stripes?
You know, I don't know.
I don't know if they had any stripes. No, I don't think so. But they did a good job of giving me the tickets. I guess for the Jamaica government, they're supposed to make hundreds of dollars, hundreds of thousands that day. Me alone at $12,000. So if them stop 10 away, $120,000.
Yeah, but they need to have an incentive. Like they say, if they have the swipe machine right there, they say if you pay the ticket now, it's $3,000.
Exactly.
If you take it and leave, $6,000.
Yeah,
I just collect the money instant. A true man. And if you have that, and they make them tap my card, not cash, you know. Yeah.
Just tap it, attach up to a system. I'm just tap my card.
Same tax administration.
Right. I'm gone. So government of Jamaica, that is a fast and quick way to get the money. Cut the ticket in half if you pay at same time on the spot.
Yeah.
If you wait, then of course you pay the full thing because a 1 whole month you have to wait to get this money now.
Yeah. Oh, we have a new first place, Shoshana.
Shoshana. Hi, Shoshana.
Hi, Shoshana.
Hi.
And then second was taking our rights back.
Hello.
And Cheryl says hello.
Hi, Cheryl. Hi,
Kendrick is
Cheryl.
also here. Cheryl says happy Sunday. The Buffalo is here.
And
Hi.
the Buffalo.
And Jovan is here. Happy Sunday,
Happy
Jovan.
Sunday, Jovan.
And Norma is also here. Beautiful Sunday,
Beautiful
guys.
Sunday, guys.
And Kendrick says bold speed needed. Joy says good afternoon. Lorna is also here. Claudia says, oh, lots of people are on. Carol is also here. Hi, Carol.
Hi, Carol.
Lauren says Shauna grow wings this week.
Yeah,
She
Shauna
fly on.
grow wings this week.
Anne Marie says happy Sunday, beautiful ladies. Hi, Anne Marie. And Nike says I'm a little late, but here. Good evening.
Good evening, Naku.
Hi, Dwayne. Discernment Daily. Good day, all. Carol says, yeah, that's true. You should be able to vote where you are.
Yes, and it's on the tell me for foolishness better.
Yeah, Sharika
so Karen
says,
said, yes, you should vote where you are.
And Sharika says, no, Miss D.
Yeah,
You're speeding up the government. Well, they made the road so pretty.
So pretty. I mean, man, I couldn't even help myself. But them make the road them so good now. If you had the 50 G's, it's like a painful thing. It's so painful, especially when there's no traffic and you have a really solid road. Mm-hmm. Like somebody who was telling me, Blake was telling me that the road, St. John's Road, going to Red Pond. Mm-hmm. He said, Miss D, the road pretty. Me have to vote Labour. Me did have to vote Labour. I laugh. Miss D. Miss D's a point to the road. Listen, you don't love the road, why fix Miss D? From St. John's Road, you turn off to go to Meadow Rest. Mm-hmm. So those of you who have been to Meadow Rest, you know you have a beautiful road now, and they're coming forward, right? So them soon St. John's Road, and they're actually doing the groundwork now to, well, now that you have voted the government back in power, yes, the government can now continue on the path that they were. So the Prime Minister did say that St. John's Road, the St. John's corridor, Innswood corridor, that entire corridor is going to be getting proper roads, drains in place and all of that. And they've actually started that groundwork to get that done. So those of you who not at Palmetto Pines yet, why not gonna say Miss D if me did know? If me did know, Miss D, me did know.
My Serenity is here. Hi, My Serenity.
Hi, My Serenity.
And Anne-Marie says they took your lunch money for the day.
Let me tell you, 12 grand. That would be me and a couple of friends, not me alone. That would be me and a couple of friends at
good evening, and Future says I'm here. Hi, Future.
What the place I would normally go again? Sharky's. Tiki-Taki. Plantation Smokehouse.
Jovan says the speed limits can be increased now, man.
We're not there, actually.
Theirs is pretty busy. Nice rented. The second speed limit needs to be increased, especially on the toll.
The second speed limit. So from no, I think them can't go more than 80 on that toll lane now. Mm-hmm. Toll is dangerous. See that toll, if you're not a good driver, don't drive it. Mm-hmm. You have to be a good driver. It's at 80 now, but they have a lot of twist, turn, uphill, downhill. You have to be a good driver. And the men do trust me. And on that toll, there are 3 traffic police guys. So when you see one, don't think so you get to it. Okay. Another one. And what I notice, I'm usually on the opposite side of the road, but them playing tag now, them on one side of the road. So when you think you miss one, here comes another one, and here comes another one. Make out them, 3 of them. And I have 3 teams working on that toll road.
Discernment says, Ms. D. Tony, are you aware that Richmond Estate in Prairie have released another phase? I saw it on their website. The bungalow is $480, called the Pandora, and the 2-bedroom apartments are $340K.
Oh, I knew that they released it, but I didn't know it was on the website. Let's go to the website and look at it. How much feet? 480. Oh, similar to Prairie is a little bit higher. Similar to Mommy, what's it called? I can't remember the name of that place. Is it Mommy Ridge? The one at Mommy Bay, the one about by the Chinese, by Czech. Roaring River. I never can remember the name. Price is similar to Roaring River. Let's see, have they done any changes to it? The community. I knew that they released it. The one I also know they released one out in Hanover. We actually tried to find it the other day. We couldn't find it. So we have to go back to the drawing board and try and find it. Introducing Cove View Estates. These are some apartments. Oh, they're the exact same thing. And the Ponderosa is the exact same thing. Well, at least on the outside. Let's see if we did anything inside. Clubhouse, pool, lounge furniture, same thing. Have they changed it? It's a floor plan, go smaller.
How do you go smaller?
Hold on. I think them change the layout, yes? Hold on. No, it's the same. The dining and the living room are across from each other. And then the kitchen, and then you go back in. Yeah, same layout. Where's the washroom now? Did they put the washroom separate this time?
I don't know.
Oh yes, service yard or drying yard. Yes, your wash tub and wash your dryer outside.
Where?
Well, the wash tub is to the left.
Oh, behind
When you
the
go
door.
through the kitchen and something is behind the door. What's that down there, son? What's this here? What does it say? How does this work? You click on it and move it? How does it work? Or you scroll?
You just-
Oh god, this is all over the place. What's this little thing here? What does it say?
It says alternate energy closet.
Okay, I guess that's if you're doing solar.
Mm-hmm.
Or make it smaller so everybody can see it. So it's the same layout, everybody.
I
Do you
don't
have any
know.
inside pictures?
I don't know how to make it smaller.
Everything inside? View details.
Where?
Oh, it's not there? Floor plan,
Just plan and
side plan.
It's just so big.
Yeah. So why? So they don't have a zoom in, zoom out.
Now, once you touch the map, it gets big. Once you come off the map, it gets small.
So it bouncing all over the place.
Yeah, but if I go like to this, okay, so if I want to go to this green space here,
Mm-hmm.
I go like this. You see? And it comes to it. But it's
Alright.
still awkward to use.
$480, not a bad price. Lower than Paradise, yeah. Similar to who now? Fairway, which is already sold out actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we didn't resell, yes. How many are selling in this space? Don't seem to be a lot though.
Mm-hmm.
Don't seem to be a lot. Other schemes are like 300, or this is just phase one.
Some of them's a 4-bed house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those in red.
Okay. Maybe bigger lots. All right, thank you so much. So we can at those. You can send me the email if you have anything different from what's on the site. What was it? I sent you an email, which one? Let me see. Website. Oh, she says it's on the website. Ponderosa. And the 2-bedroom apartments are $340. That might be a better deal than Proven in Ochi. That is a 2-bed, 2-bath. And Proven is at some 300 and something to their 1-bedrooms. But then Proven isn't actually in Ocho-Rios.
That makes a difference.
Yeah, it makes a big difference because the definitely rental is easier.
And Proven is walkable.
Proven is walkable to town center, yes. So that would make a big difference.
Lexi says, hi ladies, hi Lexi. And Dwayne says, any update on Colbeck Castle in Old Harbor? I saw some units going up.
Who is doing Colbeck Castle? I know it was NHT had it one time. Or maybe they sold it out. Check it, Tony. I don't know about it. Quebec Castle. I know NHT had it one time. They don't have a website. You can check NHT too. Website. Mm-hmm. What's this the realtor that come of it? Or that's the old one?
NHT tell us to try their new website.
Where is it? Yeah, what new website?
Apparently.
Where did they say that?
Right here.
Careful details. Upcoming schemes, you should be there.
Where's that?
Build it up, developers. Oh, the mobile workshop. When? Let me see when is that? Tuesday, September 23. We need to go to that. Register now. NHT always have come with one bag or something else. The developers, better make sure them new and different.
Where do I find new and upcoming schemes?
Their upcoming schemes. You're sharing?
I am.
Select a parish of the St. Catherine.
Is it in Sylvia?
No, that's Bernard Lodge. Most of them are already. Brompton, no. It's supposed to be Colbeck Manor.
Colbeck, here it is.
Here it is. So Colbeck.
But it was supposed to finish.
It was finished long time. Yeah, I know it's them of it. Is there anything for?
It says 2-bed detached units and 2-bedroom duplex townhouses. 1,323 units. Maybe these are what they're doing.
No, yeah, they're the ones who have it, so they probably soon send out the
And they have a phase 4 too. 202 units.
That's pending. But Colbeck, they had already also put in the roads as well.
Where is Greater Bernard Lodge?
That's where Colbeck is.
Okay. So they're doing 1 bed, one.
No, that's pending. They haven't decided.
Oh.
See that date? 2029. That's pending. To look at what's under construction. So this is Johnson Hill. Johnson Hill. That's up in Hellshire. Pending. Rosemead.
Pending. Silver Sun.
Under construction. Them finish that. 165. The village of Colbeck Castle under construction. So they have more than one types.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the village of Colbeck. 2-bed detached, 2-bed duplex townhouses under construction, 539.
Okay.
We need to take a drive out there and see what they're doing. Look out for those of you who want to apply for this. And they have some 1-bedroom and 2-bedroom.
So this says completion June 2025. This was ambitious.
No, maybe them finish. It's only 50.
Maybe they finish?
Yeah. Maybe them finish. We need to drive out there. We went out there for the opening, which was years ago.
It was like 2022.
It was years ago.
And
I remember
we were still wearing masks at the time.
At the time, we loved the castle and everything, and then all of a sudden, nothing. So, wow, they have quite a number. The villages of Colbeck. And this is 785. Yeah, it's a big place. So they're gonna start back.
Well, if all of this is coming within the next 4 years, this is good.
This is good, yeah. The villages of Colbeck Castle again, phase 5, 552, phase 6, 400. Oh my gosh, I wish I could have get one of them, but I can't.
Housing Minister finally doing some good work out here. So. But this was years ago.
Johnson Hill, all of those. So St. Catherine looking good.
Yeah.
So the schemes are coming, guys. Gear up yourself. Those of you with the NHD benefit, Yeah, check on St. Anne.
NHT out here.
Bromley. Where's that? St. Anne.
775 units coming.
2030. Don't ever start it. Pending. All right. Minard Estate. That's all. Minard. Minard is everybody. Is it Brownstone? Minard. Pending again. 2030. Read it. Pending again. 1 bedrooms, 2 bedrooms. So why NHT don't have money? Come on, man.
They couldn't get another party to come out here and start these.
Come on, man. There's how much? 10? Only 3?
Yeah, 3 scheme.
Come on, guys. I don't understand. No. Maybe that's why they're having the meeting.
To try and get some developers to come and do
to partner with them. Yeah, maybe that's why they're having the meeting. Okay. Let me see what's going on in St. Mary. And St. James. St. Mary on the bottom. Yeah, everybody say you can go to the NHT website and you will know what's coming.
I'm gonna love my glasses even more when I get it.
When you get it back and take care of it. Tony broke her glasses. Man, she's going through problems.
Can't see.
This is St. Mary, but where? Galena. 300 units.
2020.
I know industrial pen service lot 60. Yes. None such. I don't know where that is. St. Mary 40. More houses in St. Mary though. That's not enough. Too little bit. Let me see Monty. Let me see St. James. What's happening in St. James? St. James.
Oh, I know where Adelphi is.
Yeah, I know Adelphi. 217 units. That's why I went to plumbing school. When that must, them say pending again, it don't start yet. Mm-hmm. Barnett Hall, don't start yet. 1,000. So what holding them? Brookside Estate, Spot Valley, 403 pending.
But I hold it, but things slated to come.
Canterbury.
Oh, we know where that is.
86, yeah.
Canterbury starts already, or is Esterbury? No, it's Esterbury.
Pending. Comfort, Mount Salem, pending.
They don't even know what kind of units.
What next? Estuary?
Yeah, see there.
Estuary phase 1. That done already, man.
Oh, yeah, this finished.
That finished already. But this is September 2020. Yeah, that finished already. This is page 2. That finished already. 1,005 units, yeah. Estuary phase 2. More phase 2? Mm-hmm. 1 bedroom duplex, 1 bedroom detached. They're on the bit 1 bedroom. They're so nice, guys. Mm-hmm. 1 bedroom. Union Acres, Irwin Estate is supposed to done to man. 2025.
Finish this
year.
Yeah,
they're supposed to finish. That's why NHT is slow though. You have the contributors, you have the people money, so what is it? Come on, man, I'm gonna spend how much billion on having at the bank. So guys, so they're coming, upcoming schemes. The most powerful ones seem to be in St. Catherine, right? Mm-hmm. Just Colbeck and where else? Johnson Hill, that's Hellshire. So they have to go where the land is. So Colbeck is Old Harbour. Johnson Hill is, they don't have anything down there. Yeah, man, they're Bernard Lodge. All right, they're Bernard Lodge, something about Bernard Lodge. So those of you with NHT, oh, did I tell you? I think I did, but I'm going to repeat it. You still out? NHT is, now remember, NHT will give persons who earn, you have to be a contributor, remember, earn between 16,000 to 30,000 per week, a 0% interest rate loan if they're buying a house that is for 14 million and under. They will get $12 million to borrow at 0% interest. So by now you should be asking me where those houses are. Send me a WhatsApp.
Jovan wants to know, do you guys have a draftsman or architect that can do contemporary design? I'm tired of these old house designs.
Myself. But those who can actually do it, Jovan, going to cost your arm and a leg. If you see a design, let me tell you the trick, the workaround, which I do all the time. Once I drive me nuts, is look for a contemporary design that you like. And my website will soon come up with some too. Soon you will see me soon put out some. Look for one that you like, give it to the draftman and tell him the face of it must look like that. That's all you have to do. For something that you like. Yeah, and then you give it to him and say, this is what I like. I want the face of it to look like this. Because it's really the front here, that carries the design, right? But the side, unless you have balcony or unless you have a two-face house, I call it, or a three-face, because some person's house, the back, the sides, and the front look like it could be the front. So it's really what's striking you is really the front of the house. So if you find a design that you like, give it to the draftsman. Tell him you want this front. And front have to do with siding and all them
windows,
molding, all them pop it out, pop it in, color scheme, all of that.
More design is more money the house costs.
Yeah, the more I call them fungus daggers. The more fungus daggers, so just for me to put mold, you can make a house pop just with mold, cute awnings, not the old time awning, but the new types coming in now. You can really make your house pop, and even the color scheme. Sometimes even just getting a really nice tile and putting it maybe on one side of the wall, like a house I'm actually designing now. That's what it is. And even the windows. So your windows don't have to be just like a 4x4 window. It can be a 4x2, and it can be a 2x. So you can have 3 windows in the same front, and it just looks different. Looks different.
My surrender wants to know, can a 57-year-old person get a mortgage to buy a Richmond?
You can, but your income, go to the loan amortization tool. So the Richmond is 480. So you're going to have a deposit. I think, what's the deposit, by the way? Is it on the Richmond website? When I just started, the deposit was 15%. Let me check what it is now. So you can get a loan, but depends on your income, right? So we're going to work it out and show you. Kind of like regular loan payment. Gonna have a video in these ads.
You know you created your own problem with them, though, right?
Yep. I drink syrup.
Oh, yeah.
You're decks.
You're above the age to be drinking syrup.
No, sir. You have to live your life. All right. So what's the deposit?
15%.
15%, which is
12 grand.
No, man.
60 grand.
No, 72,000.
Where is it at? Oh, you added it.
So, closing cost pretty reasonable. So bring on the loan amortization. So it looks like, oh, this was 72,000. This is 480, right? And I'm on 15%. So you're borrowing 85%. 408,000. So here's the calculator. So she's borrowing let us assume that you're gonna borrow 408,000 here, depositing 72,000. Put that in the calculator. 408,000. This is in US. How old she said she was? 57. Age nearest 70 minus 58 is 12, if I'm correct. So that's a 12-year mortgage. Interest are now at less than 9. I think Jane is at 8.75 your first time. Calculate. You're gonna be paying 4,600 per month for a loan, you would have to be earning at least 2 times no other loans on your salary to get that mortgage. So you'd have to be earning 9,000 or roughly 10,000 per month. Now, if you want to still get the property, you can put a younger child on it. You have a daughter or son who earn and who can carry the loan. So let's just say they're 30, they can get a 40-year month. Loan term is now 4 years. That's actually what a lot of my clients do. They add their child and get a longer payment period. That now brings a mortgage to 3,147, pretty high at 408,000. So you have to be earning 6,400 per month to be able to carry that mortgage. The maximum term you can get is 40 years. So it's just 3,147. You can ask me a follow-up question. So we're on calculate.net amortization calculator, wherever you want to calculate these things. Any amortization calculator will do it. There's even an amortization calculator in Excel. That's actually where I first learned about this type of calculator.
Jovan says the developer's workshop looks promising.
Yes, Tony, go and register.
And do you have any reasonable available St. Anne?
Any reasonable available. You left out a word there, Peter gave. Give us our word. I guess you want to sell land or house or apartment or townhouse.
Known as brownstone. I guess that's where you were mentioning one of the NHT schemes in St. Anne's one.
Yes, and I don't remember which one it is now. But yeah, I think brownstone.
Jovan says Dominican Republic has some beautiful designs. I don't
Give
want
Miss Jovan
any
answer. Duly noted. Oh, Jovan was the one with the architecture question.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Jovan. Mm-hmm.
I don't want any mold. I just want straight lines and large windows.
Yeah, man, Dominic. Who is one of my friends send me? All right, I must Jovan, and let me send you some their houses. Notice with Dom Rep, his land them don't have our one, but their land space is nice and compact, and all of them seem to be putting swimming pool on the small lot, with the small home. So they're 2-story. I don't see any single story yet, but they're 2 stories, and them really look good. They really look good. One of them I plan to actually swipe. I'm gonna swipe the floor plan because I thought it was so cute. It's really cute, really compact, no wasted space, literally no wasted space.
Lexi G says, Miss Claudia, in order to capitalize on NHT 14 million loan, can you build some 2x1 unit without titles? Doors,
Tiles.
Without tiles, doors and windows, and sell them and the buyers finish it? Because no house is going for 14 million.
We're actually going to be doing something like that in a phase 2 at Frenchman Villas. We're going to be doing, is it duplex studios and duplex 1 beds?
Yes.
Duplex studios and duplex 1 beds. Trying to remember the price. Was it 14 or 16? Or 16 or 18? What is it? One of them was 14 though. Could be the studio. One of them was 14. So we're actually looking at a design like that for our property out in. But again, where you're gonna get that is out in St. Catherine or Clarendon. Or if you come on one of our projects. So like for the Discovery Bay and for the Portland project, we're reserving some acreages and we're looking at tiny house. I call them tiny. You call them. That's what they're gonna be at for that kind of money. So duplex, small footprint.
But you do know that 400 and 500 square feet is not considered tiny.
What is tiny?
Like 200.
Can't live in a 200 square feet. 200 square feet, I like me living in my bedroom. No. A 10 by 10 is 100. Or 12 by 12 is 144. They will have the bathroom to that. 8540. That's 188. And then
considered tiny.
200.
Yeah, that's considered tiny. And under that is micro.
So not tiny, we're the small.
Yeah.
Doing small, guys. All right, so but I've been looking at some lands. But people never own land in Jamaica. Why me I tell you? But seriously though, remember we're supposed to be looking for river land. I think I found it, but it's all the way in Montego Bay. Good, nice property too. So listen for it. Listen for it. I'm gonna bring those up. Did you have a
Back in the day.
yeah, you don't have one now still. But like one that we could actually capture the persons who would be interested in new opportunity.
And I think that one back in the day.
So I'm trying to see if I can get the new opportunity cheaper. What happened to previous opportunities that we've had for people with some money? I wouldn't say deep pockets, but medium pockets. So persons have been saying, Miss D, I want to get in, but you see. So what happened now? So I've decided to look for holy land, like dirt land. That way the per acreage for the land is cheaper, right? But it also means that I would need more people to come on board. So if you're overseas and you really can't afford a $480,000 house and pay $3,000-4,000 a month in mortgage, that's something else he told me. That's like $600,000-700,000 Jamaican dollars in mortgage. No, she's right. We really need to go cheaper, but we have to go smaller footprint, guys. So this dream of these big houses and the dream of the 3-bedroom and the 2-bedroom and the 3-bedroom where you have 3-bedroom upstairs and you have living, dining, kitchen, laundry, sitting room, library, and the whole 9 yards downstairs. It's not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. You have to be willing to take it down. And the thing is that if you live overseas, everybody, if you live overseas and you only come to this country 6 months out of the year, whether you're breaking up the 6 months or you're doing it continuously, you really do not need a massive house with a whole heap of land space for to maintain. Because you're gonna find that to put just a fence around the property. So I hear some of you ask me if a perimeter price at 3,000 square feet. It's quarter acre. You have any idea how much fence, how much money to go cause you put fence? If I'm a barbed wire fence, you're gonna use. You use barbed wire fine. But chain link, block and steel, grill work, all of that, you could have built a house, guys. You literally not a house, you could have built a room.
Jovan says they have small lots and they're doing wonders. And
yes,
my Sorrenti wants to know, do you have experience with foam building materials, i.e. freeform?
No. I tried to use it one time and I realized that the cost was the same as a block and steel. I'm a block and steel girl. Because I want to, you see, it's a lot of effort and energy goes into building a block and steel house. It's a lot of effort, energy, and money goes into building a house any time. If I'm going to expend all that effort, energy, and money, it must be something that outlives me. It must outlive me, right? So if my natural years is 80 years and you tell me this house only going to last 40, 50 years, I'm not in. must outlive me, and it must outlive my grandparents them too. In other words, it must be as strong as a Buckingham Palace. Put it that way. That has now been, we can't even count how much years at the place that it is still. Right? I can't expend so much energy on something that's not gonna outlive me. That is my thinking. Anyway. So I prefer build a one room with the block and steel and then panka my way till me get the 3 room than to go like that. Because I think long term. Now if it is that you don't own the land, but you don't own the land and you need to live somewhere, yes, then probably I would go with that. But if it's the same cost as a block and steel house, I prefer go with block and steel. I prefer go with block and steel.
Question. Kevin wants to know, how do I find out the valuation number for my property?
Tony can tell you that. So you're going to go on to nla.gov.jm. I think Baba, don't we have a video doing that? I think so. The video that shows you how to pay your property tax actually shows that, Kevin. We're gonna show you now. So nla.gov.jm. These websites, you must have them punch into your phone, guys. Take them over app to don't have an app.
I don't know.
NHT, not NHT, sorry. NLA, which means National Land Agency. .gov.jm. This website is very good. I think this one was a game changer when it came about. It was. Made the whole industry more efficient. I can now sit at my desk and I can do everything I need to check before I actually drive in my car and go look at the property.
And made you help yourself too.
Yeah.
This is the website.
Where the hydrology there is when. This is a website. You're gonna scroll down to Eland Jamaica. Eland Jamaica. That tab on their website. Wait for it to load. It comes up with a disclaimer. It's loading the Jamaican map in the background. You're going to say accept. If you have the address, all right, so look at it now. So hold on to it. If you go to the left, it gives you the option to zoom in, zoom out. Just show them the tabs on there. So plus sign, zoom in. Minus sign, zoom out.
This is one that
Shows that just change it whether you look on different landmass, map view. Right. Then find the location with that one. So find the location mean when you click on that one, wherever you are in Jamaica, it will take the map with a dot straight to where you're standing. Alright? Tony not going to click on it now because you don't want you to know where it is. And then this one expand out if you're looking. So if we had clicked on a property, so 20 is gonna be short, it would expand out. So let's look for a property. Let's look for Devon House. So go over to the right and you see the search. And this works perfectly on your phone as well, guys. So you're looking for a parcel, go to parcel. If you have the valuation number, you type it in down the bottom where it says enter valuation number. If you don't have it, if you have the volume of folio, which is from a title, top left hand corner, you type that in. If you have the street address, let us say Devon House, but hold on. I don't know the number. If I said Devon House, will it come up?
I don't know.
Scheme address.
It's on Hope Road?
It's on Hope Road.
So where, that new commercial building, what's the name of it? It says the call center. It has a number, like it said 29.
Oh, I don't remember.
HR,
something
or
like
30
that.
HR.
Yeah, I think it's 30.
And Devon House is beside them, right?
Yeah.
Or one property
One,
over.
yeah.
So it's maybe be at 20.
No, click that and then we can jump to it.
Yeah.
Devon House should be owned by the government of Jamaica, so they should not be paying any taxes. All right, so let's look. So that's what we thought we meant when we said the parcel will pop up. Click by the arrow so that they see what we're talking about. So remember that arrow that we showed you at the end? Remember the arrow? Look at the arrow, Tony.
Which arrow? Oh, this one.
Yes, so that arrow will pop out and look at it now. See the valuation number there? At the top, the first one. It also gives you the title reference, second. It gives you the square meters of the land, the address, the scheme address. So, and the location, Kingston 10 and the parish. The XY coordinates don't usually work. You can also buy the title. So let's buy. Let's go to buy. So you can buy title and related documents. So it usually comes up with a list. You can buy the title, you can buy the caveat card, because apparently there's a caveat on it. You can buy the valuation rule report. Two of them are $500, one is $300. So Jamaica cheap, guys. Cheap. All right, I think this is big one is Devon House, but go a bit.
Yeah, I think it's
put us in aerial view, in view. We're in street view now. So you can see Hope Road. So what did she use? Show them what you used, Tony, to change the view.
Oh, all right. I went here, which is where it is.
Modifications you can't see. Layers.
No, not layers. Here.
Imagery.
No, it says base maps.
Base maps.
And then I chose the one that says imagery hybrid.
Right, and you can go to topo. Go to topo. So sometimes when I'm doing it, zoom in, I will go to topo because I want to look at the topo of the land. Is it hilly? Is it flat? Based on this, I don't even see one contour line yet, so the place is flat, which I know. Go down, go down, go down, down. The topo line start tripping in.
All of those are churches.
My gosh! So many churches.
Are those schools as well?
Oh my gosh. So the symbols are telling you what they are, right? Are those schools?
Those are a lot of schools.
Really?
What's this?
No, man, I can't scroll. Scroll, let me see. But you're not going on like that. You're not going to if it's a school. Is there a key for the symbol? Thinking, yeah. Nails.
I don't see anything.
Civic features. Oh, they don't give you a key.
Oh, it says it's Heart Trust. There's a school.
Oh, it's a school, Heart Trust NTA. There's so much school in a little vicinity, man. My gosh.
Oh yeah, it's a beauty school. It's
picking up a beauty school. Let me go back to the map. No, go back to the map. That's Waterloo. Can't be the beauty school. Beauty school. Not the further down. Yeah, the beauty school the further down. Oh, that is beside Burger King, man. That beside yeah, man.
It used to be hard.
It used to be hard. It's no longer hard though. You know, it's beside Popeyes. Popeyes, the new Popeyes and new donut place. What's it called?
I want to say Krispy Kreme.
Krispy Kreme, yes, that's what it's called. We don't eat donuts, that's why it don't come so ready to us. But we do eat KFC. Alright, so Devon House there now. Go to Devon House, Tony. Let us show. Oh, we did show you already actually, but let's look at Devon House. So Devon House is this big one. So that's the valuation number. That's Devon
The
House.
scheme name is actually Devon House. If we type Devon House, it would
You know, it's at 26. So that's how you find your valuation number. And then you go to the tax roll and pay it.
Oh no, it's called Devon House. Was that the name of the family?
So now copy that. So you're gonna copy that. What's the question? Kevin. So Kevin, you're gonna copy that. But
no, Kevin just wanted to know how to find the valuation number, which if he has his address or title reference,
you can find it.
Mm-hmm.
Why you want the valuation number? Only to pay taxes. It's the only thing it's good for. It's not good for anything else. Tony going off Twitter and show you. So you type in tax, just type in properties. Property tax. You're looking for the green one. Here there's a blue one that comes up sometimes. A blue, when I say blue one, I mean the color is blue. It's not that one you want. You want the color is green.
With no signal.
No or no.
Well, like no signal.
No signal. Type it again. You're doing something wrong here now. Get me back. You should say property tax query. See there? Property tax query. See there? PTS query online. That's the one you want, guys. See. Our signal in this case was to turn on the TV. So you're gonna paste the valuation number in here. Submit. Just as I thought. It's owned by the government of Jamaica. Commission of Land Summit owned by the government.
The land is big though, could have valued for 900.
Wow. But the government of Jamaica don't pay taxes here, so that's why this is zero. So when you bring up yours and you see the tax scroll, you're gonna see your total over there, and you're gonna click pay proper tax. So you can either pay it or you can print it or screenshot it, whatever you want to do. Alright, guys. So the government don't pay tax to themselves. They only tax me and you.
Wait.
Well, our taxes are so low, guys. Really, seriously. And they only tax you on the land. They don't tax you on the building. So as pretty a building as you put up, as big a building, taller building, it doesn't matter. You're only being taxed on the land value. All right.
OKR says, why on earth did host them so expensive in Jamaica?
400K, 300K. Depends on where you are.
It's not all houses.
It's not all houses in Jamaica expensive.
Right, we're selling Frenchman villa.
I wouldn't even stop saying expensive. Expensive is only if you can't afford it, guys. Because people who can afford it are going to flick out their money and buy it. Remember, don't use expensive in your vocabulary. When you say something is expensive, it stops you, blocks your mind right away. Understand? And also, remember this OKR, which is why I always feel rich. I only go into stores and the places that my money can take me.
True.
That's the only place I go. So if I have 20,000 in my pocket and I want 4 pair of shoes, I'm not walking into Bridget Sandals and Lee's Fifth Avenue and all of them fancy places.
You can go Bend Down Plaza.
I'm going to the Indian them at Central Plaza. I'm going to buy my boots. Right? 4 boots I want. So, and it's my grandaunt teach me this. This is not something me dream of. Years ago, those of you who read my book know about my grandaunt, my Aunt Dolly.
Told the story last week. So
right.
they knew it well.
Yeah. Yeah, no, some persons might be new. She said to me when me and her used to pick up our because she was the one who took me and my father throw me out after me a box all boat. And me I pick up things in the supermarket. I say, darling, this is too expensive. Me a tongue like she, you know. I said, Claudia, put it down. Put it down. Of course it's expensive. You have no money in your pocket. So even if it's $1, you don't have no money in your pocket. You're gonna come expensive, right? Like watching a blogger about a man in New York City. Some of you probably saw it. Don't know when it came up, but I just saw it today. Talking about his rental apartment in New York that the landlord raised it from $5.50 to $1. Right? So you go. He was lamenting that the first all kind of things, right? And she moved it to raise the rent was 3 times in the year. No, some of New York City paying rent of 2 and 3,000. That's not there. Yourself. But to him, it is a lot of money because that is it and here he is. So he's trying to pay seems to afford connection. Guys. But it says we're connected. We're back. So $500 is probably where he is at, and the landlord trying to get him up to 1,000. So he's gonna think it's expensive.
Not only that, so with the increase, his life is probably becoming more comfortable.
Yeah, uncomfortable, right? So it's not about
because you're money for the space.
Besides, you get that Jamaica is a first country. I don't know why you think we're a third world country. This country world. Unless you have been back in Jamaica, you have been gladly coming back to Jamaica every time in the chat that Jamaica is a first world country. We're driving on highways, byways. Next car me love Range Rover. We drive Audi Q75321, whatever. BMW X421, whatever. We all have electric vehicle. We have Tesla. We have all of those. We have a Tesla dealership now, actually. Right? We have, I said to Tony that every gas station now have an electric one. You can't. Skipping out in hotels because in various locations and touring alone marathon thing has been taking me to various parishes, right? We've had to be using the hotels to stay and so. This is our first world country, guys. Come on. Place in a seconds and never spend money per speed ticket. But we are, don't get it wrong, right? Country, unit, we can buy a source the quote the other day for the 2-bedroom system. The quote was 1.5 million. I was like, damn, I didn't realize 5 million. Up on the loan amortization, she giving us loans. Many mega government want to check it out. Go up on the loan amortization. I make me show them how much me I got pay for put so. So even I want bother with JPS, I want burn AC from now till die kingdom, which is actually what my friends are doing, which is why I'm looking at the solar and what I come down. attack too, no? But not that matter on the AC in it. But this you need a loan amortization, which I think you had opened already. Right. So guys, it's only expensive if you put yourself in the expensive jungle that you cannot afford. You have to put yourself in the jungle that you can afford. And even though I hear me talking about all AC unit, you know, say AC unit too. AC unit, but you step yourself in.
Yeah, because you can buy Panasonic, you can buy Black Point.
You one next brand company that cost $3 now. And you gonna tell me, oh, like when I was buying my China, but it would take a last long. So I don't need it for last in the next years. After that, over my pump. And then I pay 50 odd thousand, but guess what? Jungle there. And me over your side and that.
We are back, Miss Davis.
Thank you. I think I turn on the television. I mean, you need to do something about your download or upload speed.
What we need to do is get Starlink.
And Another bill must add to my. You're mad, man.
It's the same bill.
I have enough subscription.
It's the same bill.
You mean cancel one of them?
Yeah.
Cancel whatever and use that?
Yeah, the same bill.
What? 7,000 a month? Capital expenditure.
That's a one-time fee.
No.
Miss D, there's no audio. Internet is not here. Let's log in. Right, so we have to go back and you're gonna have to talk about OKR. OKR. So Miss Claudia, can I speak to you off air? Who is this one?
All right, so basically, yeah, OKR. You have to. All of us have to start where we are, and go in the right jungle, a jungle that our money can actually spend in. So Tony was making a point about different levels.
Oh, you want me to do it again? So wherever you are in Jamaica, whatever price point you're earning, Jamaican economy allows you to afford basically the same things as most. If you want to have an AC unit in your house, instead of buying a Panasonic, which is the higher end, or buy a middle class one, which is the windy, you can go at the lower end, which is a Black Point. A Black Point AC unit is like $30,000.
And you can get layaway.
And you can get layaway.
Yes. So the Jamaica is unique in that way. So some of us will pay a light bill for the AC unit. Some of us won't pay a light bill for the AC unit.
Yeah.
That's how unique we are. You understand? So quite frankly, Jamaica is a first world country. Everybody here can live in first world lifestyle. Everything I have in my house, can't have it in the house. I purchase it, the layaway it, or somebody give it to them. So like right now, I have a fridge in my house. I'm gonna be giving it away. Right? I was set it to. I'm gonna. So they do get these things, and so they can have all the things that we say.
And the good thing about our economy too is that you don't have to buy everything.
Yeah, you don't have to buy everything. Literally, don't have to buy everything. Can I tell you? You can go down to. Oh, I could take them to Salvation Army too. I keep forgetting about that place. Salvation Army have furniture. You can just go in there and pick it up and say, oh, I need this. Going to my house. Done with it. Same thing with clothes and all of that. Jamaica is a very easy place to live. Simple. We don't have any challenges like that. So, and you live where you can afford though. So in this country, you're gonna live where you can afford. So if you find that you can only afford to live in Portmore or Spanish Town, that's where you're gonna live. Or you're going to be seriously frustrated if you're trying to live in St. Andrew and you can't pay the rent, you can't pay the light bill. I'm telling you, sir. Sure, it's a light bill cheaper in Spanish Town and Portmore.
It is. It is.
So is the water.
It is.
So
how is that even realized today? The percent that the amount that you pay per unit, mine is cheaper.
Yeah. So guys, there is a price, and some people are pay zero. You forget about them.
Yeah, some people pay zero.
So there's a price point for everybody here, and you can live just as comfortable. Who don't live comfortable is who want the wrongdoings and who lazy.
Yeah.
Quite frankly. And then if the lazy people smart, all them have to do is find somebody overseas who will put them in them house to babysit it, and them sit down watch TV all day, burn the AC, and all of you overseas will pay that bill. Plus send them to Western Union for collect money for buy food.
That too.
Well, and we do have lots of persons who live out here like that.
But I think it's like it's basically like paying like a Hawkeye or somebody to watch the house.
Right. Yeah, like in a PRK.
Yeah.
They just have somebody babysit the house for you. Because a lot of you decide to live overseas. No problem with that. And you have property here. So you're either going to pay the maintenance of the gated community people, or you're going to pay, if you don't have a house in a gated community, you're going to pay somebody to babysit that house for you and be there. Somebody have to be there because house don't make it when people are living there. House deteriorate.
House need care and love.
Yeah.
OKR says, Miss Claudia, can I speak to you off air? Yes,
man,
you can.
You can call me after. I will come off this. You can call.
876-292-6776. Actually, can't put up
the number. I just type it in. Yeah, send me an email to siva.claudia@gmail.com. But just call me after 5.
And Kevin says, yes, the valuation number was to pay the property tax.
Right. That's all I can use it for.
Serenity is asking, do you have experience with student rentals?
Yeah, I do. What you want to know? Ask a question.
Rusty Willow, I have a tenant in an investment property in Trelawney. Is there maximum percentage that I can raise the rent each year?
Yes, 7.5%. Make sure you give the proper notice. 1 month, 2 months before. I usually give 3 months notice before you raise the rent. So if you're gonna raise the rent January 1, you write a letter for September. Let them know that the rent is gonna be raised. That way they can look for somewhere else and all of that. And be prepared for that too. Right. When you check it out, Aunt Dolly was right. Who telling me that? You're scrolling too fast now. Why you scrolling so fast? Let me tell the people something. When you check it out, Aunt Dolly was so right. Yes, Lorna, she's right. And I tell you, that thing stand me in such good stead. My mother used to say to when I was younger, and I used to go downtown, Orange Street, and I buy tomato, onion up on the sidewalk. And Sovereign Supermarket was on Orange Street. And I always tried drawing at this place, and she said, no, Claudia, no. And I can imagine it was for that very same reason. The lady knows a fair money, a bend down supermarket, she have to go.
I know.
She can't go push trolley.
There's a vast difference in buying tomato on the roadside and buying tomato that's in AC.
It is. I kid you not. And there's also a vast difference the time of day you go to buy the tomato.
Yeah.
People don't realize that you go to early in the morning to buy tomato root and giant. You see, by the time them get weird, 5, 6, 7, 8 o'clock, them want to go home, they get the whole cat. So guys, you have to know where to shop. You have to know how to make your money stretch. Remember, that's the important thing. So you earn like a rich person, but you spend like a pauper. That's how you're going to get ahead. But what happened to the middle class? Them earn middle class money and them spend like them rich. That's where there lies the problem. And then they're not buying any assets. So you're not buying any assets to bring in money. All you're doing is working, and trying to spend that same money that you're working. So it's a vicious cycle. You collect 200,000 today, the 30th, first, it done. No money in your bank. Why is that so? You got to tell me about, Miss Bills, Miss D, I have to pay the bills, In my classes, in my investment classes, that's one of the first things that we look at. How is your spending habit? What are you spending on that just don't make sense? And a lot of persons, when they write that out and do that exercise, they realize, ouch. Spending too much on utter rubbish. You spend the money on. One of them is like subscriptions. This to that.
Cancel them.
Yeah. Another one is Amazon. That every minute you ever buy that. Then the new one is Shein and Timo. It's a good thing Trump come and take on out now.
I think Tina and she will probably slow down.
A good thing Trump should have shake the man on. They should have shake the man on for save someone with that.
OKR says, and we got an email to contact you guys. Yes,
Sivad.
now it's on the screen.
It's on the screen. SIVAD, that's my last name spelled backwards. Claudia, CLAUDIA at gmail.com.
And Peter Gay says, I'm gonna call you. And Jovans confirms that it's 3 months notice for the rent increase.
Right, 3 months notice. Give the notice properly. Give them time to find a place if they really want to, so that, only humane. 7.5% every year. What happened to landlords here though is that they tend not to raise the rent.
And then it surprises.
And then the more raise it. The more raise it some big money. But you can't raise it 7.5 every year. They're supposed to expect that. Plus, you can also put it in your rent contract from up front.
And what some landlords don't realize that it's not a bad idea when the tenant leaves and you get a new
tenant. Yes, it's not a bad idea. Sometimes it's helpful because instead of 7.5%, you can double the rent.
Not only that, your house gets to breathe.
Mm-hmm. Because they do have a boy.
I don't know. Tenants just come with a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Like more than the average person who lives it. Maybe because when you own a home, you can't afford to buy so many things. But when you're a tenant just paying rent, you can afford to accumulate a lot of things. So tenants tend to come with a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a good idea that when your tenant switches out, you can check your house.
You can check your house, clean it up.
Clean it. Fix anything that needs to fix, upgrade some fixtures, things like that. This house just gets the air out, breathe, and get fresh again for somebody else.
And do some pest control.
Yeah. So sometimes it's not bad when the tenant leaves.
OKR says, Miss Claudia, can you believe it? I already have your number in my phone. A lot of persons have my number. Persons always calling me. I say, I've seen this number in my phone. I say, yeah, man, I sell house. You ever call about house? I say, yeah. Any land available for land banking? We always have land for land banking, Kerry. Now a lot of us banking on Palmetto Pines out in Spanish Town, St. John's Road. But you should have started land banking there when it was at 6.5. Now we're at 8 million. So all my clients who bought at 6.5 are pretty happy. They can turn around and say, Miss D, sell that for me. We just make $1 million and move on.
You're talking about your homestead groups.
We're trying to put one together now.
We'll soon fledge
it out. Trying to put one together. I said I wasn't going to do it first, but then
too many persons ask you.
Plus it keep rolling up and down in my head. I don't like when things when it keeps rolling up and down in my head.
It means you must do it.
It's like the creator saying, Claudia, go forth, do it. Persons need this, right?
But it always rolls around your head this time of year.
Yeah, because every time it's this time of the year, we're always trying to activate ourselves, find the property, get the people together. By January, we have it.
No,
it was. What we did last one? When did we start?
What do you mean? This time it was in October.
It was in October.
We were going to tropics, so we started talking about it in September.
Right.
And then we were at tropics in October, and yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, but I think what I need some kind of a community.
Mm-hmm. So what maybe we need
anybody have a community? I need some kind of a community software that I can have the people in it already.
We could probably start like a Facebook group where
Facebook group. Everybody knows to use Facebook. I don't.
I think. Well, you don't really need to know to use Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
I think the age group would be able to use Facebook group easy. Yeah.
Okay. So how they come into the group?
You send them an invite. You can also make the group public where people can find it, or you can make the group private where you have to send them a link.
Oh.
Good choice.
Mm-hmm.
But I think most people are familiar enough with Facebook as a concept to have maybe a Facebook account on easily than us trying to create a whole
new thing,
community board somewhere else.
Can you, like WhatsApp, can you text back and forth?
You can send messages on the board.
Okay.
But you already have a WhatsApp group that you can probably reactivate to just do general messaging. But the board is very searchable, so you have specific questions that people ask, it will be on the board.
Okay. I like to know my platforms, like I'm trying to learn TikTok, guys. Why if you don't know the on TikTok, you know miss out. Remember me tell you no. But just discovered TikTok about 3 weeks. I keep saying to Tony, get TikTok, we need to go on TikTok. Now listen to me. Mr. Come on, let's go on TikTok. Man, amount of things I'm gonna learn on TikTok.
But now you're oversharing. Everything she watches on TikTok, she shares.
No, trust me. Them have some good content. The 30 second or the 1 minute, some of them even watch over. And the 30 seconds or 1 minute, I learn a lot, especially the agriculture part. And me and Sharika share that love. The agriculture part is good. Oh, Sharika, me send out I found a tiny house lady thing doing a whole thing. So that's what I'm thinking about for this next project. We need to go smaller, guys. Smaller footprint. Some of you don't live here. You live overseas. You just really want something that's small. You also want to earn income, whether in the form of dividends or whatever. You want to have something like that. Something like reoccurring, like what the KFC build, people build everything on it. For the money just can't done. And that we need for dough. Well, money can't done, guys. Right? But we have to do it together. Marcus Garvey was right. No man is an island. You can't do it alone. Take it too long. Which is why we have to come together and get this done.
Farah wants to know. So that means book club started up soon.
Farah, you're one of my A students, boy, Farah, the book club take so much out of me. I'm saying to Tony that I need to find a way to automate it. But I have not been able yet to find that way to kind of automate it, the reading and all of that, so that when we do meet and we come on, we're just really discussing the concepts and not reading the book. That's the challenge I'm having, Farah. So if you can help me solve that, the reading part of it. But you see, a lot of persons don't read enough. They have the book, you see, you're doing chapter 1, they still don't read it. Not prepared to read it.
Not even that, but they don't even listen to the audio.
Yeah. So I need a way to do this. So it's a Facebook.
No, that's for
the
Investor Club.
Investor Club, okay. Yeah, Farah, so if you can help me solve that problem, I'll probably start it up. Jovan says, yes, a Facebook group could work. A lot of investors here in the States use Facebook groups. Facebook also has chats as well. Oh, it does. We need to learn how it works. But we have Facebook account, but we just don't have Facebook group, right? You have to do something different to get Facebook group.
We have to create it, and if you're just a general user, you have to join the groups.
Join the groups. I should join a Facebook group, and that is an investor group. I never can find one in Jamaica already.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, but I want to. Our thing have been for the persons who really have some money in their pocket. But I feel like I am doing the smaller people with the money. I'm kind of doing a disservice to them by not doing projects that they can come in. What happened is that some of my friends keep telling me, Claudia, stay out of that section of the crowd because them understand and them not gonna get it.
And that is true. And what I do realize is that, how do I say it? Persons with less money who do an investment, sometimes because they're like this investment, and some in land development takes time. They don't have patience to wait it out, and so they pull back.
So,
and it's a different level of thinking too. A person who can save $10,000 versus a person who is saving $30,000. It's a different mindset in terms of investing.
Yes, and there's a different brain power too.
Yeah.
So,
Mommy, I do think though, if you are going to do something at a smaller price point, it needs to be something that can be developed quicker. So maybe less land to develop quicker. That way it's handed over quicker. And not necessarily a whole project like what the Center of us did have. Oh, we got a question.
I'm sorry, guys. I just want to argue, but I'm just thinking. I don't know. Maybe we could invite them in on the back end. We have actually done it,
That too, yeah.
and have small sections just for that section.
Right, that or their investment turnover. But you need to know at that's at thinking at is it that they just want to do investment or is that they need somewhere to live? Like what are you trying to achieve?
I don't know. And this is it. Some of our investors definitely they don't have anywhere in Jamaica. So they definitely want somewhere. So this is their way to get their foot wet in Jamaica without the 480,000, right? But some persons have properties here. So they're just in investor mode, investment mode. So like us, remember we have property here, so we're just like investment mode. But I just feel like because I know how to do it,
you should extend the opportunity.
Yeah, because I know how to do it. I don't know, maybe think on it some more. Maybe we should have called together the Riverside and Ecosystem people. I would think around it and see how if it can work. But it's just that if a lot of people have whole level of management that I get.
So I'm saying it probably because it's not a new concept, but it probably needs smaller one. Land.
You like 5 acre?
Yeah.
5 acre can house a lot of people. Unless we just do some really tiny village concept. Which I need to find the parish council to talk to them about that.
But we know from experience 5 acre can hold 60 people.
60?
Yeah. How many at the lake?
60, yeah. And you could have hold more for just a straight duplex.
Right. So it's not necessarily. I mean, obviously, Riverside Ecosystem have some grand ideas behind it.
Yeah, they do have some grand ideas. It depends. If I'm just doing it for persons who just probably want somewhere to live,
to get back into the country,
back into the country. But where the lands are cheap are in St. Catherine.
That's what I'm saying. Like
the people, most persons just don't want to go to St. Catherine. I don't know. The Spanish Town. Spanish Town is the bomb. Nothing wrong with Spanish Town, guys. That's where I bought my first property.
I actually enjoy being in Spanish Town.
Right.
Because everything's just more affordable.
Yeah, cheaper.
Same supermarket.
Kingston. Bassa fish cheaper. Everything in the supermarket cheaper. Then when you're stepping at Kingston 8 and Kingston 6, you're like,
on the North Coast.
On the North Coast. This is some price on the North Coast, but
I know because like when I was we're on the North Coast, I would buy the Bassa fish, and you only can buy the one with the 3. Mm-hmm. But when I'm in Spanish Town, I'm saying the same amount of almost the same amount of money for the one with the 6. Mm-hmm. I'm like, why can't my money stretch when I'm on the North Coast? And it's the same supermarkets I'm going to.
But I spend 1,200 for a liquor something at broccoli so.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say to myself, no sir. I need Ecosystem and Riverside for Europe and roll up. Because broccoli or something must can't grow broccoli.
Not only that too, like vegetable on a whole.
Man,
it's crazy. It's crazy on the North Coast.
Crazy. You don't even have it.
When I walk into Spanish Town, when I come off my bus and vegetables there like dirt.
Like sand.
Because I tell you, I give the lady $3,000. I'm going to bag them full.
In a Spanish Town market.
I don't even, I just like sell me what $3,000 can.
Trust me.
I don't even pick it.
Try not to watch your market and sentence.
She put all sort of stuff in the bag and I walk
First
away.
thing she gonna tell you say $400 a pound for onion.
Yeah.
And you can't even eat onion. No, it's crazy. I know it. That is why I love the model of the agriculture right where we live. Right where we live. So we have to make sure our agriculture model works. Right? Because the food is just, and the thing is to think that food is what first raise up when the inflation going to move. It's food enough. Food. It has to work. We have to get it to work.
Nice friends is asking, can developing on hillside be affordable, i.e. condos or multi-levels?
No.
That's the infrastructure work.
The infrastructure alone. As it came to build on hillside at Stone Manor, one mount a stone wall. And also Savannah. They didn't go stone wall, they went regular wall, but walls to kill, guys. Different levels. Gore was on a hillside too. But Gore sell those houses cheap. And they never put in a stone wall. But the persons who bought the properties are now putting in the walls and realizing the cost of putting in the walls. So hillside development is not cheap. In Ecos and River said we're on hillsides as well. So it's not gonna be a cheap development, no. So I wouldn't, if you want efficiency in the construction, you need flat land like where we are at Palmetto Pines.
Yeah.
Flat like a pancake. You just go in the dig and no rock stone either. You just go in the dig, put in your foundation, good, you come out of the place, right?
Fun Facts is saying, do you have any deals on house land that we can do creative finance deals?
Fun Facts, what do you call it creative finance deals? We learn a whole heap of creative finance deals from Carlton Sheets. Don't know if you all know that gentleman. Carlton Sheets. I brought up when I just bought a house stock and I said I was going to real estate. I bought his whole big book with everything coming out, Carlton Sheets.
Fun Fact says, or sellers financing sub to deals.
Sellers financing? Who know giving sellers financing now? Nobody.
What is sellers financing?
Vendor's mortgage. No. You see, because you're in a seller's market, when you're in a buyer's market where the place slow and nothing to sell, that's when the sellers give deals. And then the other fun thing about Jamaica is nobody with them one house not selling. People who buy them house living it forever. But where you might can get it a little bit less is at an auction. You look at the auctions. Although, was it Jovan who told me say the auction price would charge up and charge up? Jovan,
yeah,
was it you?
Yeah, it was Jovan.
Jovan, which website were you following up for the auctions? So I know A.S. James and Associates went online with their auctions. But the deals, so what we normally do is get together a group of us, each of us put in our money, and we buy a big piece of land and we subdivide it, cut it up, and we go from there. That's what we do. That's how we get in lower. Because we're in the we're the manufacturer. So we're the manufacturer of the lots. You know, the manufacturer always is the cheapest price. Then you would have the distributor, right? So we're the manufacturer and the distributor, because I will say when I was selling land. And then you might have the wholesaler and you have you at the end, which is a consumer. So by the time it gets to you, it's gonna be more costly. But those of us in the manufacturing section who own the land, who will do the whole thing of getting it subdivided and so on. So EcoSteady is at the stage now, finished with design stage, the design, but the engineer is doing his whole thing with the blueprint, getting the lots cut up, put it in drainage systems, water systems, and not. EcoStatus is the one in Portland, is finished. We have all our approvals and everything. What we are waiting on is the bank to say yes. Or we could have gone on next route train. We could have gone the shareholder route where we just invite shareholders. Or we could have gone the investor route where we invite investors. But we'll see. It's true. You just have to have, I'm not sure what Jovan responding to. You just have to have the mindset. These deals do take some time. I signed a sales agreement 3 months ago and I'm yet to hear any updates. That's Jamaican Jovan. But you should find out, call for update. Mm-hmm. Don't sit and wait, call for update.
Right, because 3 months you sign, seller sign.
That's long.
Long go bank, it goes to stamp.
3 months it should be closing.
Right, them should ask
90-day
valuation and survey already. At least there, so it should reach. Call them, Jovan.
He hasn't signed the sale agreement yet. Are you not paying a deposit yet? You paying a deposit?
He says, I signed a sale agreement 3 months ago and I'm yet to hear any updates. But he should at least be doing valuation and survey.
Yeah, but what updates are you waiting on? You do evaluation and survey? You went to the bank or you're not going to the bank? Because that would have come up from stamp office already to say yes or no. You need to check. If you're taking a loan, man, you're running out of time now. If you take a loan, you should have gotten the documents from the lawyer ready to go to the bank and get your undertaking. You should have done that already.
All right, so check.
Yeah, 3 months, you should be closing. No. You probably sitting and waiting on something that, and you should be the one active also.
Yeah,
because you have to give your commitment in 45 days. So if it's cash you're buying it, your lawyer would have done an undertaking. You would have given your lawyer the cash already. And your lawyer would have done an undertaking to the other lawyer to say, yes, the cash is here, you can proceed. So if it's cash, certainly it would have closed now. If it's mortgage, then you would be the one running up and down now to go and secure your mortgage. So check and see what's going on. Where are we looking at? You scrolling? You have another?
No, they haven't asked anything.
Or sellers financing sub to deals. Jamaicans are not that sophisticated in the market when it comes to those things. And Jamaicans who are selling usually have more than one property. Jamaicans don't have one property and sell. And most Jamaicans will only buy one property. One property, spend the time paying the mortgage, and that's it. But there are some websites. Tony, check if AS James' website is up. I think he has an auction website. So fun facts, you're really interested in trying to get deals, remember that they can't sell it below the for sale value, all right? So if the value is 50 million, they can't go below 15% of 50 million unless the owner agrees. And invariably they don't agree. See there, actions, top
sources,
top link. Oh, you're in actions already.
Top link.
See there on the top it says actions, current action. So yes, James, you sharing?
Oh, sorry.
This company, AS James, they have live auction. So what's going on now? Where is this? Two properties. Lot 947 Fisher Crescent, Bogue Village, Phase 4. Starting bid 20 million. And they have Lot 9, part of Kyle's Paul in Manchester. I don't know where this started. 10 days left for you to bid on it. So you still can bid. And let's see what's coming. Just click auctions. Nothing. So what was on the front?
Let's go back.
So it's not some on the front page.
The same two.
Oh, the same two. So next bid starts, view other auctions. Same two.
Any other site does auctions?
I don't know. I'd come across this one. You can't go on the NHG website too, you know. Them have houses that you can put in a bid on. Let me see if NHG have nothing sensible. Public auction, NHG, see there?
These warehouses have auctions.
Them have auction. Queen's Rose.
Most vehicles, right?
Yeah, most of vehicles. Public auction is one of the methods. Let's view the properties. Gosh, you want to go by parish? This is all parish.
Auction date is September 9th.
Share this.
Oh, that's
share this stuff. Share this stuff. 2 days from now, in Asia, with them auction. Whitehall, the grill. Alright. So if you're interested, you can go through these guys. But let me see more details. Let me see if them give you a start figure. No, they wouldn't. Click for more details. Chedwin, so you can get the address, you get the location, situated on the western side of Dove Place within the Chedwin Gardens. Access may be traveled 3.5 kilometers westerly from the Spanish Town Commercial Center. Scroll down along the Old Harbor Main, take the left turn. I know where this is. Take the left turn at Jacaranda there, so continue down the road. So this is a small property. The land is 4.9. No, a big lot that. It's a 1 bed, 1 bath.
Well, they give the title information.
Let me give the title too. But with these properties, everybody remember.
Ah, here we go. This is where the
platform so this is online. Go to just click it on it. Click on complete reality. Reality. All right, everybody, if you want to do that, go to the auction houses and see it. I'm not even going to go through it because we're going to see a whole heap of things now. I'll get excited, so please don't go through it. I'd probably only look at land though. Let me see the land. You can't switch to land? Does it allow you to do what? Does it allow you to just search land? Well, at least I'm telling you how much I'm worth for the place. How much I'm worth for this? 11 million this started. And this is a 1 bed, 1 bath.
This is what we just read, Mom.
Hold on, it looks like it's empty. Let me see it. Let me see it. Prefer by auction when them empty now. It look like it's empty one.
How can you tell that by looking at that outside picture of the house?
Hold on, them man. You look. What's it? So funny one. Empty man. You say the clothesline? It's empty, man.
That doesn't mean anything.
This is an empty house, Tony.
The only way to verify that is to go and look at it.
Auction start 1 day. Can bid? Scroll out. No bidding. 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, living, dining, kitchen. Oh, I should tell you guys that. Let's come out of this. Heartland Boulevard. I'm going to look and see. Guys, so go through it. I should tell you, you are not allowed to go inside these houses, right? And you're going to buy this sight unseen, and they will not get out, the tenant or whoever is there. You will have that responsibility of getting out the person. All right? Usually you need a 20% deposit or a 15%, depends on the company. You need that to bid. Go back to your questions, Tony. Let me wrap up any other questions. So go to the NHG website, and maybe there are There are other auctioneers probably have other parts of the NHD things that you can look at.
My Serenity says, what is the process for construction loan?
Process NHD you're talking about? Well, anybody. You need a blueprint stamped and signed by the KCC. That's the first thing. You're going to need your estimate to build the property.
From the contractor?
Yes. Or if it's a bank, you need a QS, quantity surveyor. NHD will take a builder's estimate, I think. No, they want a QS. You need the survey for the property. Make sure now no breach and all these things. You need a valuation for the property. Both the value now and the value when the house finish. What else you need technical? You need a property tax certificate. You have to make sure your property paid up. The property tax is paid up. So you need that. So you need the blueprint, surveyor's report, valuation for the property tax certificate,
QS,
and the quantity and the price for the property, and all the other things I'm asking: the ID, TRN, the proof of address, what else? Some banks want you to have at least 10-15% in the project, so you can show in your bank account. So if it's 20 million coming to, you're gonna show in your bank account that you have 2 million or 3 million, or you do work up to 2 million or 3 million. They want to make sure that you have some skin in the game. NHT is not like that though, just the banks. So you can go to take your NHT construction loan, but you don't need to have any money in the bank. You just need those things that I just tell you. And NHT, I think, want a picture of you and all kind of things. It's on their NHT website actually. The list of documents is on the NHT website. I don't know if it is on the bank's website, but everything that the bank asks you for,
NHD will ask for it.
yeah.
Joanne says auction starts in 10 days.
Hmm.
And Zane says, do you take NHT for land banking?
Only if it's have a big good land.
What do you mean?
If a big land will make sense.
What does that mean?
It doesn't make sense. You ever have some land or something? When you go on the NHG website, you're gonna see. Because the NHG lend to everybody, you know.
No, but I don't
So
understand
they're
the
lending
question.
some places.
It says, do you take NHT for land banking?
Remember, so for land banking, we usually go with big parcels of land. Or, it's a couple ways. So like me, I know to subdivide land. So fine, I can go buy 5, 10, 15, 20, 100 acres and know to subdivide. If you don't know how to subdivide it, so I would say land banking, you buy the big tracts of land, subdivide, you go through. If you don't know how to subdivide, you want to buy land in our house, in a scheme where you're in the first phase, and where the scheme is going to be in demand, right? You get it on the first phase, then you would have bought at the lowest price that the scheme will ever be. Because when persons are ready to sell back, they're not selling back at that price. Besides, as a developer go along and the inflation lick them, they raise the price of the property. So I would say you want to do land bank, you don't know how to subdivide land, nobody in your family know, you can't pay Miss Davis to do it for you, buy land or property as for the first phase of coming in, right? That way you keep ahead of it. Or you buy, or if you learn how to do the subdivision, you buy tracts of land and you do the subdivision.
Norma is asking, Miss D, can I call you after the live?
Yeah, Norma, I think about 3 people will call me after live doing it. So I might be on a call, but send me a message, Norma, me call you back. So it depends on who call me first. I think about 3 persons want to call me after live.
And Jovan says 11.4 million is starting. Yes.
That was a Chedwin one.
Yes, it was.
So if Chedwin 1 bedroom reach 11.5, where we said our 1 bedroom is that?
40.
No, the ones I'm selling now.
18.
18 it started. But then those are new. Ours are new anyway.
Oh, And Chedwood is not new.
No, Chedwood not new. Land about the same price.
That land is 4,009.
I know the Chedwood, but the Chedwood not in any gated. That is a low income scheme. Even if you take it and you fix it up, we could have sold 18 million in a new scheme quicker than sell that. You understand?
I do.
Yeah. So, if you did that at Portmore, it was in Portmore, then yeah, that'd be a good buy. Run it down, fix it up, sell it back. That's another way you can land bank. But it's just that you always have to be looking for deals when you do it that way, right? Always looking for deals. It's better just do one subdivision. If you do one subdivision, guys, you don't have to do no more. Literally, seriously. You do one subdivision, cut up the land,
and then what you do is
sell half of the scheme for pay for the land, the water, the light, and so on. And then you just sell each lot one when you're going on retirement, and that's your pension. And guess what? No government, Jamaica government can't ask you for property income tax. Where next tax is education tax, NHT, capital gains tax, because there is none. You sell the land, put the money in your bank account, go and live your life. So let's say you sell the land for 6 million and you get 5.5 after the deal. You literally have 500,000 every month, or my maths wrong. 400,000 every month. That is your pension. Live your life. Suppose you have a couple and you say, well, you know, me have 20 pieces of land still living in that scheme. Yeah? And then you say to yourself, I'm going off at 60. I think I only have 20 years to live now. So therefore, every year I'm going to sell one. You say to yourself, I only have 10 years in this thing. Every year you sell 2 pieces, and that's your pension. I start make them fool about 401k, pension fund, unit, this, that. You know what happened is, what am I doing with your money?
I know, but what happened is people in general are lazy.
Yes.
People in general don't want to educate themselves. And people in general don't like to do anything active.
Yes, more passive.
Right. So these 401ks and these bank investment things, it's just like the banks have found a way to capitalize on your laziness.
Yeah.
But you know, and you're going through it now, the banks make it a little more challenging when you want to actually do some active investment, such as buy land, subdivide, etc., etc., etc.
They make it very challenging.
Yeah, but if you had that same 30% or 20% that they're asking for to have in your thing, they would gladly take that money and say, "Oh, we can do all this for you." But
because that's how we got EcoSend. Because we lost out on the EcoSend deal. So when we were spinning around like gig to get the money, and then it came in, deposited, went on offer, went on a contract. So we were looking around at other properties, which is why I ended up in Jamaica so good now. And then Tony said, no, Shauna Barlow said, Miss D, come back on the market. That's what happened to her. She went to the bank, made a mistake to tell the bankers that she's going to do subdivision. And they told her that she's a woman and she can't do subdivision. And didn't give her the loan.
That's what I don't understand is this is Jamaica. Women do everything here. Bank.
Alton Prime Minister.
I know, say that a woman cannot do subdivision.
Bad man.
Not only that too. One of our is in subdivision.
Listen, women in a subdivision all over Jamaica.
Yeah. Like, it's not like she said she's going out there and go lay some block. And even some women laying block too.
Same way. There are these 3 sisters that lay time. So them fingernail long. They don't have a fingernail. Them long. I see them lay some tile on their rich man's life. wow. Them just work in a unison. Them just go through one. Tell you, I hope them still doing it. Three sisters work together.
And Jovan says, I was looking at the Chedwin. The area don't look so appealing at all.
No.
I found a quad in Hellshire this week at a wonderful price. Nice, Jovan.
Yeah, good job. If you have to go sell your kidney,
Close
close the deal. Yes, sure. But not sell your kidney, please. Don't sell your kidney. But try close the deal. Come like you excited like me, Joe. Want to see a deal more and go after him. Pull out every stop, you know, man. I have to plug every hole. Me not stop run till I get it. That's how I am. I keep going and I keep going and I keep going till I get it. But once I get it now, it's a little weary for me. Which is why I like to be in groups. Because the groups carry me. You understand? When I'm feeling like this is just too much, the groups prop me up. Steve that. The group help prop me up. And that's what you want. So I hope you have a partner or somebody who's actively behind you, help
Or
you.
just like a supportive wife, you know?
Yeah, to do these deals, right? Of the price range of Longville Park housing scheme property, which one? We just sold a studio for 12 million. Yeah, we don't even get paid yet, but we sell it already. 12 million. We're coming on with this one.
NHD.
It's NHD.
Oh. I wonder how much it was for.
We had an article on it. You can look it up.
Somebody are trying to sell something for 21 million.
21 million is a 2-bed.
Mm-hmm.
You can share it. So we sold a 1-bed for 12. Want to show me somebody have one in Longville Park. Is that Longville Park? Oh yes, Longville Park. The park is a big scheme, you know. Massive. More land. We're going over there to it. What's that? Miss Jennifer saying hi. Hi, Miss Jennifer. Oh, Miss Jennifer, we start at 3 now. We're going bump off here now. Hi. Are you sharing? You're not sharing. So it just depends on RPW. It just depends. We're buying it for investment. It never take me long to sell the 1-bed still. The lower the price of the quicker it sells, right?
It's an original house. They did 2 beds at
You know what they
Longville.
don't do it? Oh my God. Let me see inside.
These are like one of those modular houses.
Woolly land, you do not. And them also there a long time. People that's me telling them run down about place no Woolly big land. Unless you plan for turn landlord.
Yeah, you just need a little patch, man, of grass.
Yeah.
You can sit down and look out at, but
That's just
this whole they can't finish fencing.
yeah, expensive. But they might get 20 million now though. Check out the title, see how much they will pay.
They're asking 21 million.
Oh yeah.
You see how much
Them actually get. And them are in a competition with they might have sell that fast.
Yeah, they're gonna be in competition
With the Gore one them coming. So Gore bringing out some, but only NHT beneficiaries will be able to grab the Gore ones, alright? So okay, what time is it?
It's past, it's 10 past.
10 past. I'm looking at it. 5:58. Bring down, please. I never pass a order. We're selling the one for the clients.
I think these are 2 beds. I don't recall passing any 2 beds.
I didn't even know that they 2 beds. So yes, we're doing big scheme going along with. But those of you who are still looking for a property, Longville Park is coming. Remember, you can join up with your parents so that you get a better chance at it, young people. If your parents still through NHT, join up with them because the algorithm favors the older persons. All right, we have no more questions. Ladies, you're still here. Great size, Jennifer. Yeah, we're still here. We're going to leave now. Now one Joe one killing it out there. Kidney. I'll give him kidney. Alright guys, so call me at about 5:30. I'm gonna try and see if I can get something to eat. My daughter cook. Or I might have to go to KFC.
I think your son-in-law is actually
Cooking today. Oh great. Alright, so call me at about 5:30, alright? Call me at about 5:30. Don't get me, you know I'm on a call. I'll probably tell you I'm on a call. So I'll call you back afterwards. Alright? Thank you. Bye,
Bye, everyone.
everybody.
See you next Sunday.
Next week.